You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
Welcome to episode number 15 of Living Podcariously. My name is Adam. I'm one of your hosts. Sitting to my right this week,
I am Tach. What is up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm digging the new setup.
New studio?
Yeah, man.
All right. And sitting across from us is
Andrea Joy.
That's right. How are you, Andrea?
I'm doing great.
Yeah. We got the lights off in a very echoey new studio. I'm going to have to work on that sound dampening a little bit. I can hear it big time, man. Oh, I can hear it big. That's driving. You know how much of an audiophile I am about stuff like that. That drives me
I
nuts.
gotcha, but it's just for this episode.
Yeah,
but we do have a disco light going on. So
I know, it's so
yes,
awesome.
we do.
we've got the ambiance.
Yeah.
Yep, we're vaping up in here.
It's
and,
perfect for like a 1960s like stoner scene in a movie or something.
Yep. If we
All we
could
need is
only-
black light posters.
If we could only smoke a little bit of weed in here now, that would be,
That'd make it
if
complete.
only. Oh, well. So much for that. I would not be able to do a show on weed, I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would, but I doubt it. So Tach, we moved this week. We're now in the new studio, and new studio comes with some nice amenities. Comes with a pool, and comes with a pool table and a whole room set up for that. I'm going to get a dartboard set up in there as well, so we can start doing some darts. It's kind of like a bachelor pad with a woman's touch, I think.
Yeah, and you have a nice little fireplace. Are you going to get a bearskin rug in here too?
I was thinking about it.
Maybe put up some bookshelves and we can have cigars and brandy over here.
Call it a
The
real library.
library.
I did give you a taste of some good old Kentucky bourbon.
You did,
Earlier.
which I left it all the way over there.
Yeah, you did that on purpose, I'm assuming.
No,
It's over in the
no.
ballroom.
It's over in the ballroom.
Tach's face when he drank that. Oh, that was classic. For some reason, you immediately developed an English accent though, which was kind of cool.
I declare. Yeah, it was.
It was good. It was very good. My father got
What
me
was
that.
the name of it again?
Woodbridge.
Hey, it got me drunk just pouring
Would
it
you
for you guys.
give me a little Woodbridge?
Yeah, Woodbridge or Woodward? No,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It's Kentucky though. It's Kentucky single filter bourbon. Oh, good.
I'll stick with my Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
In a sippy cup.
Yes, but it's a wine glass sippy cup.
It is.
It's a wine glass inside of a sippy cup with a lid.
So we're going to be doing some barbecues and some adult and also kid themed type parties. So
It's awesome.
we're going to have a few of those over here.
When I was in my 20s, we called them beerbecues.
Barbecues. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. What do you think? Or bikini bacues.
That's
Beerkini?
better. That's better.
Bikini bacues?
Bikini BQ.
Bikini bacues. Okay. Cool. That's what
Doesn't roll off the tongue very well. How about just a beerkini?
A bikini sounds nice.
Bikini barbecue.
Barbecue.
Barbikini?
Barbecue?
I like barbecue.
Beer bikini. No, wait, that just sounds weird.
Barbikini.
How about just bikini barbecue?
How about, can you just have half naked chicks?
I have an idea, Tach.
Oh,
Let's do a car wash in the front because I got a driveway that fits 6 cars. Let's do a car wash in the front with bikinis, and we'll film it and we'll call it Bikini Car Wash. Oh wait, that was a 80s
That's okay. We can do that.
R-rated softcore porn, wasn't it?
As long as
Maybe.
my car gets washed too, I'm good.
Met the neighbors. They're pretty cool. It's a young couple, probably 30, Andrea?
They seem about our age.
So we're gonna go 30.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you should have said 30.
Yeah, this dude is Vin Diesel built. I mean, he's a big dude. His wife is cute. She looks Latin or some kind of Latin influence.
I think she's super cute.
Yeah, she's cute too. They were happy to see that we got this house and not some of the other people that were looking at it. They were a little worried about who was coming in. But so anyway,
Nice.
yeah, we are in new studio this week. That's just kind of what happens. You're going to get some echo. You're going to get some of that stuff. It's just what'll happen for a while.
Yeah.
Good echo.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my sister's name.
What, echo?
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is there no shit though? Really?
Yes.
Your sister's name is really Echo?
Yes.
Echo and Tach?
Yes.
And where did your parents come up with these names?
My mom.
Smoked a lot of weed?
No, not at all. Just my mom, I don't know, she was weird.
The only other time I've heard the name Echo was from my ex-boyfriend when I was 20 who had a dog named Echo. She was a really sweet dog.
I'm still telling you, we should have named the Living Podcariously mascot. Instead of Oliver, we should have named him Dammit.
Aw, we didn't even name him, though. He came with it.
He did come with his name. So, yeah, moving sucks, Tach. I don't know if you know this or not, but
it's been several years since I've moved, but yeah.
Fuck moving. Jesus Christ. So, in the past when I've moved, I've had, even like when I was living I was working overseas, and my wife at the time was living at home, I could easily afford to pay for, a $1,500 or $2,000 moving company to come in, pack your shit, and move you and unpack you. That was nice. So all you did pretty much is, get water for the guys that were working and sit back and drink a beer and direct. That's pretty much all that you did.
Right, and I was more than willing to help you if you would have just waited one more day.
Fucking phone. Give it a minute.
That's a phone?
It'll stop.
That's freaking me out.
What is that?
That's my phone
chimes.
ringing. I feel
I've never heard that before in my life.
That's my phone. That's my ringtone.
You have a ringtone?
What? Yeah? What? I don't get it.
I've never heard it ring before.
Yes. Usually I catch it because it's on me.
Oh, Adam has no friends. No.
Oh, I see what you did there. Fuck you. I see what you did.
Anyway, I was more than willing to help you move if you just waited one more day.
I didn't have that choice.
I know you didn't. So
I had pretty much the weekend.
I feel bad.
He turned me into a slave.
You know what that is?
Were you the door holder and pillow carrier?
No. I lifted and moved. And
so here's how I did this. I had one friend, actually it was Andrea's coworker's husband, that was able to help. One guy out of all of my friends that were able to come over and help. And I get your excuses. I got it. But one person was able to come over. And so I said, okay, during this guy's time, I'm going to load and unload the things that he cannot, or that Andrea and I cannot lift. So all of the heavy beds, the couches, the all the big heavy stuff was the two of us. So we loaded those things, and it was probably a dozen things that I needed his help with. Loaded it, brought it over here. He helped me unload it, and I said, "Peace out. Thanks. That's it." I didn't want him to have to sit through the rest of the shit that her and I could have done.
That's good. It's good planning.
Yeah.
No, then he just made me do it all.
Yeah, I sat on my ass and didn't do anything.
He's like, move that, bitch.
I'm sorry he made you move your stuff.
Wait, no, my stuff is still in storage.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of the...
My stuff didn't even get moved yet.
You had some stuff here. I mean, come on.
And then the closet, he's like, oh, you can have like 3/4 of it on 4th. So today I put all his clothes in there. I'm like, no, you have 3/4 of the closet. I have 1/4 of the closet. This man has more clothes than I have.
He has all them bowling shirts.
That's right. Actually, I only have like one of those, but I like it, so I wear it all the time.
He's got like a closet full of clothes and wears one shirt.
Yeah,
no,
pretty
that's
much.
cool. I can't fit into most of my clothes anymore, so that's why I have very limited supply.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wear no clothes.
All right.
Well, we're going to take a break, but on the docket for tonight, Tach wanted to talk to you about thunder on Cocoa Beach. Do you know what this is?
Isn't that the sound that lightning makes?
Very good, yes, but it's also a name of something very particular. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Thunder and lightning.
Oh, I know. Oklahoma City Thunder, the basketball team. They're coming to Cocoa Beach.
Oklahoma City's basketball team, aren't they in the Final Four?
They are? I know nothing about that.
I thought they were in the Final Four. I'm not a sports guy.
I didn't even know that was the name of a team. So
we're also going to talk about summertime. Beaches are calling my name, Tach, and I'm ready to get back out there again.
Yeah.
There's a Virginia congressional candidate that did something that was quite interesting. I wanted to bring that up to you. And then I've also got something on NASA. So we'll talk about a few of those things when we come back. And then,
hey, before we go to break.
Yeah.
Listen.
Oh, what is that? Are you putting your balls on the mic? What's
my balls on the
growing
mic?
his hair.
I'm growing a beard.
allowed to grow it back at work now?
Again, yeah.
Oh, listen to mine too.
Wow, it makes the same sound as Tachs. That's odd. It's exactly the same.
Just listen to my bush. I need a shave, baby.
No, it would be,
If y'all are growing yours out, I'm growing mine out too.
well, mine's already grown though.
Oh, all right. Then I'm going to.
Sorry, let's go to break.
All right, we'll be back.
Bye.
Once again, will the renegade master D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again, will the renegade master D4 damager, power to the people. Back once again, will the renegade master D4.
On behalf of Tach, Adam, and myself, the cast here at Living Podcariously is proud to announce we are partnering with Smoke Rings out of Merritt Square Mall in sunny Merritt Island, Florida.
That's right, Andrea. If you're looking for one of Central Florida's largest selection of oil, cigars, pipes, tobacco, and accessories for smoking and vaping, then Smoke Rings is the place to go.
Smoke Rings offers the latest products from oils to rigs. I bought my Kinger Subox from them, and it rocks.
By mentioning this ad, Smoke Rings is giving Living Podcariously listeners 10% off anything you purchase.
Also, check out smokeringsonline.com and click the e-cig link to learn some great facts about vaping.
At facebook.com/Smoke Rings Merritt Square, or give them a call at 321-453-1422.
All right, Tach, so Thunder on Cocoa Beach. No clue, huh? I'll give you a hint. I took my son to this last year. They do it annually.
Okay.
Has something to do with Port Canaveral. And then from Port Canaveral all the way down to Cocoa Beach, South Cocoa Beach area.
I don't know. Some sort of surf festival? I don't know.
Close. This is a superboat festival.
Oh, right. I knew that was going on recently. Yeah.
I was
that's
humming
right.
Row, Row, Row Your Boat for you.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Aw, that happens.
Yes, these are the massive, the huge, like Geico superboats and all these different sponsored. Steel, the tool company, has one.
Yeah.
All these giant fucking boats are out there. I mean, these engines are massive.
Right. Did any flip?
I didn't see that this year. Last
Seems
year
like
we
they
saw one.
always flip. Seems like,
Yeah.
or maybe that's the only videos I see of it, is when they flip.
Well, that's kind of like NASCAR. Well, you don't watch it for the racing, you watch it for the wrecks. That's
I know,
just,
but that's basically just a wing with a big fat motor on the back.
yeah. What, the NASCAR or the boat?
The boat.
Well, both.
If it's aerodynamic, guess what?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, if it's hydrodynamic, it's also aerodynamic.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Those things are awesome, though. We're all the way over in Merritt Island, fucking up our in Cocoa Beach thing. Let's put it this way: you can hear those engines for miles and miles and miles when they're racing them out there.
Yeah.
And they shoot those rooster tails. Dude, those rooster tails come off the back of that thing like 45 feet high. It is ridiculous. The helicopters are flying low enough to where they could almost hit the rooster tails. It's nuts.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I wanted to take Josh out there this weekend, but well, we were kind of moving this weekend. So
Yeah.
I told him on Sunday when I was about to take him back to his mom's, like, look, buddy, I'm sorry. I know I promised you, but we couldn't go this year. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, this weekend was Thunder on Cocoa Beach. He's like, oh, really?
Why'd you have to tell him?
Because I
Guess
showed him
what
pictures.
you missed?
Yeah, exactly. So I promised him next year. So this time next year, we'll go hit that up.
Well, coming up in a couple of weeks is the annual MegaCon in Orlando.
Ooh.
And
That's one of
it's
those events, Andrea, I can take you to and you can dress up.
cosplay.
I like anything I want.
Yeah.
You can, you know
I
what?
can dress like a cucumbber.
What was the,
I always wanted
Absolutely
to be a
you
cucumber.
can.
you,
Yeah.
you could. What
Or
was
would
the
it be a cute cumber?
A cucumber?
a cucumber?
Cucumber.
I like that. What was the outfit that you have that you showed me pictures of?
Rainbow Bright.
She's got a rainbow bright costume.
Yeah. Oh my God, you would like Jimmy, his wife, I think, something to do with Rainbow Bright. Like she dressed up like that. I don't remember. Anyway, you got to meet them. Like,
We got to have Jimmy
All
back
right,
over.
let's go.
She met Jimmy.
no, she didn't.
He wasn't.
Let's go right now.
She wasn't here when he came over.
Was she not like part of my thing, or was she just not there that night?
I just wasn't here that
She
night.
wasn't here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you got to meet Jimmy. Jimmy's a really cool guy. He's got some pretty cool ideas for movies and podcasts and just general, things for media, for consumption. He's got some pretty cool ideas up his sleeve. Like, the animated talking heads that I first told Tach about that I suddenly can't use. I'll cut that out. Don't worry.
You
I'll
can't
cut
use
that out.
that.
No, I can't. Tach won't make those for us for Living Podcariously. But that's okay.
We have to come up with something else.
There's not really a whole lot
There
more.
is.
Talking animals?
You can't do animation.
We talked about talking animals. We talked about
Oliver.
that.
We've got 2 cats and a dog.
You can't do animations for us
I
because it
can't
takes
do
a ton of time.
those. I can't do the talking head ones.
No, got it. But animations take a ton of time to make, right? Even the
Yeah.
like, the
Right, if you
2D
want 100% animation, like, yeah.
Yeah.
How about
I
My
can't
Little
do it with the
Ponies?
software I have.
My Little Ponies. Yeah, no.
Barbie?
I
Ken?
veto those.
Barbie Ken?
Only if G.I. Joe are beating them up.
You're going to be beating up me as a Barbie?
I'll be beating you up from the inside. Oh.
Sorry. That's funnier than acting. I'm sorry. I was thinking while you said that. Looks like they have records on the ceiling. Sorry. What about like some sort of stop motion?
Did you throw a little silent dad burp in there? Is that what I heard?
Yeah. Dad noises.
I didn't hear anything.
Stop action? Is that what you were talking about?
Stop motion?
Stop motion? Is
Like Gumby?
that like popping and locking?
Gumby and Pokey?
Yeah. It's like claymation or stop
I
motion.
loved Gumby.
How hard is that to do?
I don't have too much experience, but we can do it. I just don't know.
That would be
Okay.
really hard.
What,
Just
though?
set up
How?
each little scene.
Right, but I don't know how or what or what.
I want something with our faces to also be on there. That would be nice, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that.
I'm trying to think. Well, if anybody out there has any ideas.
Yeah, show at livingpodcariously.com and let us know.
Yeah.
We are open to anything. It's beach time, Tach.
Well, in case they're confused, sorry, let's go back. In case they're confused, we're thinking of promo video ideas
yeah, and
for
like
the show.
and like
They're gonna be like, what the fuck are they talking about? What do they
we're
want
gonna
to do?
we're gonna take like 30, 45, maybe a minute segments out of the show, 35, 45 seconds or a minute segments out of the shows, and some of the funnier stuff or some of the more entertaining pieces, and put them together in little shorts. And for those shorts, we want to have some kind of animated background for it because we don't record video live in the studio when we're recording. So we want something to go along with that audio that we're going to be releasing.
I still think puppies.
Puppies. What about them?
Or honey badgers. Talking honey badgers.
Honey badgers don't give a
Tach,
fuck.
I have an idea. What if we did this? What if we used our voices and we were cussing and getting, a little bit profane, and then lip dubbed in kids' faces doing those same voices for us? Kind of the reverse on your other idea?
Right. So I don't know if that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think so either. No, that's more out of
It
spite.
is kind of a good idea, but it's not.
Not a good idea. Yeah. No, got it. All right, so Tach, it's getting to be summertime again. The beach is going to be calling my name.
Oh, no.
Well, I would, but the sun hates me, which we talked about.
You guys are both redheaded with light skin. I mean,
We can wear some nun outfits.
Yeah.
Just cover up
We can
head to
just say
toe.
we're like, what's it, Muslim or whatever?
You just get the big umbrella and you just stay inside the tent.
Yeah. I don't know. Sun hates me.
In the night. We can go to the beach at night.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that.
moon pan.
Bonfires.
Yeah.
You can actually do bonfires out in Cocoa Beach. You just got to pay like $45 for the permit. And you can have a bonfire right in Cocoa Beach city limits.
And make sure you clean up, unlike those spring breakers that make a mess and leave.
Yeah.
Well, if you invite 45 people, it's only
If you come down to
each.
Florida for a vacation, clean up your beach mess. Thank you. Sorry.
You sound like, get out of my
PSA.
yard, you damn case.
That's my PSA. That's it. I'm done.
You fucking old man on the
Get out of my
podcast.
yard.
Get out of my yard. Oh, we had a little lightning out there. Yeah, that's a cool thing of the studio. We actually get to see outside. And maybe in the summer, when Andrea invites a bunch of her girls over from the studio or from the salon, we can be recording in studio while there's a bunch of bikini girls outside.
Can we just record outside?
So
I
all my
like that
friends
idea
are going to
too.
be out there drinking, swimming, and I'm going to be inside.
You could be
Or
out
we
there
can
with
just
them.
put the mic out the window and
We'll have
just...
a boom mic. In fact, what we'll really do is set up a bunch of HD cams out there. Is that too creepy?
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Oh, well. I like the idea.
Can we like at least live
Stream?
Facebook live stream?
No.
Why not?
Why?
Because what happens in that pool is private.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Ooh, hey.
Oh, okay, never mind.
All right.
Fuck live streaming.
It's one of those kind of pools.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna leave you guys out.
I didn't know that. It's kind of it's a fiberglass pool, Tech. It's kind of a shallow pool at the
That is
deep end.
the Poston private pool.
It's only like 4.5 feet. It's not a diving pool. It's like
to know.
it's like a get drunk and kind of wade around in the pool kind of pool.
Oh, that's cool. True.
Yeah, you
true.
cannot.
That way you don't lose your drink.
I'm down.
Well, that's,
You don't start walking and, I can't stand and lose your drink.
You might have
true.
to make it towards the end of summer when I don't have the kids.
okay. Well, we'll do some with the kids too here.
We're going to have
Oh
some
no,
fun
yeah.
all the
I'm
time.
all for coming over with the kids and barbecuing and
Yeah, because then all the kids are in the pool and then we can hang out at the pool table.
sure.
I like it. I like where this is going. I'm digging it.
Kids outside, grown-ups inside.
One of my favorite memories of summer, especially in Cocoa Beach, is going to Coconuts over on Cocoa Beach. And every Sunday during the summer, every single Sunday, they would have the bikini contest down there. Do you remember those days?
I've only been there a couple times. I went and saw the Whalers back in the day there. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've been there.
They used to do those every Sunday, and me and my buddies would be out partying. And just right there on the beach, sometimes surfing, sometimes not, depending on the waves. But those bikini contests used to be classic. They used to have, when you would open up the front door and go through into the restaurant, that whole front of the restaurant was littered with the pictures of their bikini contests. And these bikini contests are, dental floss covering very, very little. I mean, it was, intense. I got picked one time. So we get there early back in the day. They don't do it anymore. I'm a little upset about that, but we got there early back in the day and always get seats right up front. We knew what we were doing. We wanted to get drunk and watch bikini contest right up front. And, one of their judges, they had like 6 judges. One of their judges wasn't there. So they looked towards the audience and I was waiting. I saw what was going on and I was waiting. They looked towards the audience and they said, hey, listen, anybody that's interested in judging, just come on up and have a seat. They couldn't finish the sentence and I was already in the seat with my beer in hand. This kind of backfired on me though, Tach, because in the middle of this thing, in the middle of the contest, I suddenly had to pee. I mean, it's one of those like your dick throb kinds of pee. You know what I mean? Like you.
I'm sorry, I just made a weird dad noise. I was like, yeah, sorry.
I thought you were thinking about my dick. I didn't know what was going
That was
on.
a sound effect.
No, do you know what you know what that feels like with that really hard piss hard on? You know what that feels like?
No, I don't. Not
Well,
at all.
Well, not you, but
Disgrace.
Adam, you know what that feels like.
Yeah, of course.
Can you feel this and make sure that's what I have?
No, that's a cyst. But,
Oh, okay.
so I'm sitting there and I have to pee, and it's in the middle of the contest. I could not. I mean, you can't just. The judge can't get up and leave, but I had to. I was either going to piss myself or make a break for it. So I gave the dude next to me, the other judge sitting there, and he's like a radio DJ kind of guy. He's that kind of guy, and I'm just some fucking drunk at the bar. Well, I give him my pad. I'm like, hey, just write down your scores for my scores for the next girl. I have to pee. He's like, dude, you can't get up in the middle of the contest. I'm like, I don't have a choice. I'm going to pee here if I don't go. So I fucking haul ass back to the, and I'm drunk and I'm thinking I'm a big shot because I'm the judge. So I go haul ass back to the bathroom. And lo and behold, there's a line out of the guy's bathroom.
I'm a fucking judge.
Dude, I did it. I said it. I'm like, hey, I'm a judge. I need to get back up there. You guys mind if I'll pee in the sink? I don't care. And they're like, yeah, well, you got to think they're all just as drunk as I was. So they're like, yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, that's the judge, man. Let him through, man.
You go, man. You go. I peed. Oh my God. That was the best feeling pee. It was like an orgasm. It was so good.
No, I mean,
They
he's got
kick
it
you
right.
off the judging stand.
No, I came right back, and the girl that was up there was not very happy that I wasn't there for her, but whatever.
No, like, that brings up a good point. I don't know if women would be like that to other women, but dudes, especially dudes in a bar that have been drinking a little bit. Hey, man, I'm a judge. I bet you 99.99% of the time, every dude would step aside and go, hell yeah, dude, come in here.
Unless you're in a courthouse. If you're in a court, hey man, I'm a judge. Well, fuck yourself.
I can't imagine in the middle of court, judge be like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, I let people cut me just if they're like, oh, I have to go so bad. Go right ahead. Girls are nice. You don't have to have
They'll
some
say
kind
go
of-
right ahead, but as you go up there, judging the fuck out of you.
Oh, they're going to do that
And they're
anyway.
going to talk shit as soon as you get
They're going to do that anyway. If you're
fucking
behind
bitch,
them or in front
like
of them.
we don't fucking all have to piss back here.
They're going to do that regardless of where you are in line.
That girl that you let cut you in line is probably the girl that slingshots her tampon on the side of the wall as well. Just saying.
That doesn't happen
Women's restrooms are disgusting.
Oh my God, yes.
because you've been in so many.
Well, no, like I've had jobs where I've had to clean
Yeah, me
men
too.
and women's restrooms, and the men's takes literally like 5 minutes to clean
It
the men's
depends
room.
on the age.
The women's is disgusting.
It
Oh,
depends on
God,
the
it's
age of the
terrible.
women.
Grocery store restrooms are the worst.
It's because they'll try to like squat so they don't have to sit on the stool. They don't realize that none of their insides are touching the seat. It goes in the hole. So it's just your legs that are on the seat. So they're trying to squat and they get it everywhere. Just sit down.
You can still catch crabs like that though.
You can put some toilet paper on the seat too.
Are crabs impenetrable is toilet paper impenetrable for a crab?
I don't know.
On this week's Living Vicariously, crabs.
I learned so much from you.
Oh.
I'm glad you guys know so much about women's bathrooms.
I do. I have clean shitters. I'm not above it.
All right, let's take a break. I do have one story to come back with here in a little while, Tach. Have you ever left porn up on your screen accidentally before? And somebody found it or caught you or saw it there?
Not porn, but I've left something on a screen and got caught with it.
All right.
Not a good day.
There's somebody out of Virginia that wishes they would have closed all their tabs before posting something online. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Interesting.
All right, we will be back.
Do the Harlem Shake.
All right, welcome back to Living Podcariously. So, Tach,
Yeah.
did you ever leave something up on a screen that you later regretted leaving on your screen, either from at work or at home or whatever?
Okay, well, there was this one time I was in a new relationship. Okay. It's not porn, but it's just as bad. Well, I don't think porn is really bad, but this is worse. Like, I was in a new relationship with this girl, and I was talking to a friend of mine. This is back when MySpace was a thing. So I was probably messaging with a friend of mine, this girl, and she was saying how her friend was recently single. This chick I've been trying to hook up with for a long time. And she's finally single, and I was like, hey, you think maybe she'll want to, you know, and she'd be like, I'll talk to her. I was like,
She's like, I don't understand you. What does murfurk mean?
And so I was like, cool. And so, like, I thought I logged out, and then I went to the bathroom to come out with the girl I was with at the computer, just reading the whole conversation. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, the end of that conversation, or into that relationship, huh?
No, it didn't. But, I mean, it was a very new relationship, so, you know, I messed up. But I never messed up again. I stayed straight. Right, scared me straight after that.
What about you, Andrea?
Never
had left something on your screen or your phone or something that somebody not necessarily like sneaked in and found, but that somebody might have stumbled across and found?
Nope, I delete it right away when I'm done.
Nice. Well, a Virginia congressional candidate left porn tabs on a Facebook post that he made online. Now, the Facebook post was something very religious in its message. But up in the tabs, because he screenshot his page to take the picture to show people what he was trying to put up there. Well, the tabs that he had open in his window, in his Internet Explorer window, were like 3 different tabs of porn stars. And he had 3 different open tabs of these. Yeah, there we go. His name is Mike Webb. He's a Republican running as an independent in Virginia's 8th district. He's since deleted the picture, but it was up there for a couple of hours. And as the internet goes, it went viral very, very quickly. So I pulled it up to find it, and it was just, you didn't actually see any porn. You just saw the page titles themselves on the tabs, and it was enough to implicate him in what he was doing. He said he was looking for research purposes or something. His excuse was ridiculous. And to boot, it was a religious post he was trying to make. He was making some psalm or something from the Bible he was trying to put on Facebook, and that's what he screenshot. Yeah. Oops.
So, I mean, really, what's so bad about it? It's just porn.
Some porn is bad. There's a few out there that are
I got you,
are kind of bad.
I understand that, but I mean, like,
well, so I think the message is more, it's more, if you're in the public eye, you're scrutinized a lot more than a typical person.
I got that.
It's not illegal.
No,
I mean, people have their vices, and maybe that was his.
But you get judged for everything you do when you're in the public eye.
Yeah.
I know, it's just dumb. I understand why people made a big deal about it. I get it, but I'm not going to say everybody looks at porn, but a lot of people do.
Should I look at porn? I look at porn all the time.
Right.
I never have, ever.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Ever.
What's your go-to porn, Andrea? What's your go-to? What do you like to look at?
What do you mean?
Well, if you're in the
do you
mood
have a
to look at
genre
porn,
or a fetish video?
like Tach likes midget wrestling porn.
Oh yeah, that is pretty hot. I love that.
No, are you into like guy girl, normal porn? Are you into gay guys?
I
Are
think
you into
girls
girls?
look a lot better than guys.
I'll agree with that.
They're a lot prettier.
Yeah.
I don't like to watch a lot of nasty, dirty stuff. I like to watch the prettier stuff. I like the sophomore better.
Gotcha.
Like the love and romance of it.
Oh, see, guys just skip right through that to get to the good stuff.
I always skip through the blowjobs.
You know, the funniest thing in history is that porns have plots. That's the funniest part about it. But
They don't anymore.
no, a lot of them don't.
No.
Have you ever seen Two Girls, One Cup, Tach?
I have seen it.
Yeah. Andrea, have you?
I read the book too, which was way better.
The book was better?
Yeah.
I never read the book.
Is that like the 50 Shades of Grey?
Let me...
No, it's a little different.
Tach, Andrea hasn't seen this, so let me see if I can find it.
Cup?
Yeah, they share a cup.
Yeah, they do. They definitely share a cup. Let me see. Let me open up an...
It's a beautiful moment between two women.
Is it? What kind of cup are they sharing?
Just cup of life.
Is this going to
cup
hurt
of
my
love.
innocent eyes?
Nah, I don't think so.
Is this something I would do?
I don't know.
I don't
Is this
know.
something I should do?
I'm going to say no.
How about no?
What kind of cup could be bad?
Hang on, I'm trying to get to it. Hang on.
My cup runneth over?
I wonder if Google will actually return results on
A
this.
goblet, perhaps?
Ooh, that sounds pretty. 2 girls in a goblet?
Well, it wouldn't be called girls. It'd be called, what, lassies?
Princesses.
Okay.
2
No.
princesses in a goblet.
2 princesses.
2
and a
ladies.
goblet.
2 ladies in a goblet.
YouTube doesn't have naked people.
They're naked with this cup.
Yeah, it's porn.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
Spoiler alert.
This is bad news.
And
You cannot be naked in porn.
Not to give too much away, but they do kiss.
Oh,
A couple
no.
times.
They kiss inside a cup? Or is it like Thumbelina? Little bitty girls.
It's cute. That's what it
They're
is.
so tiny. The size of a thumb inside of a cup. Got it. You're going to find it now.
Me just searching for this is AT&T is going to cancel our service.
I can't believe we didn't have it ready.
How
and
can it
prepared.
be that bad?
This is it. Andrea, get right up on your mic. I'm going to hold it over here.
What? That's far away.
All right, can you see it?
Okay,
I
here
see
we go.
Okay,
MFX.
you ready?
1, 2. Okay, I'm watching.
It's beautiful. It's really hard to see that far away. Oh,
What happened?
Heck! What is that? Turn it off. That's just
No, you got to watch it.
Why? Why are you showing me this?
it gets better.
No. You can't poop in a cup and eat it and then swallow it and then...
Wait for it. There it is.
and then puke on it and then eat the puke? Why? And then puke in each other's mouth? No.
Did you like it?
It's beautiful.
That is
wrong.
world famous. 2 girls,
Oh,
1
God.
cup. Now you have seen that video.
That is,
Tell us how you feel.
yeah.
Speechless.
I haven't seen that in years
Oh, that was good.
since it first came out. That's, you know, the only part that made me go was like the vomit, and then she's all. That's
When it
disgusting.
came out of her rear end, that was pretty gross.
What kind of poop was that?
That was not poop.
Remember when you originally said, you go, is it 2 girls sharing a cup? And I was like, yeah. And you're like, are they sharing a milkshake? And I was like, kinda.
Yeah, kind of.
Gross.
So that's
You're
2 girls, 1
sharing
cup.
the milkshake after it was digested.
That video has
Yeah.
more views than just about any of the top YouTube channels out there.
I feel really bad for ever being part of one of those.
Did we
videos
just
now.
corrupt you a little bit? Did you lean more
Corrupt?
towards the dark side a little bit more with that video?
No.
What do you mean by that?
Star Wars reference?
No, I get the dark side reference.
Do I have to
but-
explain that to you, Tach?
No, not that.
You do to me.
I mean, corrupt her how? Like she wants to go out and like poop and.
I don't know.
cup?
She'll never be the same person again after watching that video.
No, I'll never watch another video again.
I'll never be able to hold a video up for you. Never. You just gonna close your eyes.
Ever. Never.
Oh yes. Good reaction. A lot of people get sick when they're watching that video. There's entire classes like what's the comedian?
I don't even believe that video. It's not even real.
Tosh Point Oh. Tosh Point Oh did it to his audience. His audience, he had an entire audience that had not seen the video before, and he played it to all of them and recorded their reactions to the video. It was funny.
It's not even a real video, though. Can't make you sick.
Well,
I mean,
don't know.
it's really happening. The problem is it's not real. I don't think it's real.
Poo and vomit.
Correct. I think it's like induced or like soft serve ice cream or something. It's
possibly,
but it's still coming out of that orifice. I don't care if it's clean or not. That's still
enema.
Why don't you go ahead and
stick in the
study like how it looks in the cup, and then when the cup is held and they're licking it, see if it's the same exact.
Do you want to try to replicate that content?
With what? Cheese whiz?
Soft serve ice cream mixed with, I don't know. I'll do it.
No.
What do
You and Tach do it.
No, what did you
Two
say?
guys in a
Do
cup.
I want to? And you're like, I'll do it. And then, so you want me to like make out with you with a?
Yeah.
Yep. 2 guys in a cup. I'll video.
I'm the pooper. Just saying.
There is one guy in a cup. Have you seen that video?
No.
That's fucked up. This guy takes this like glass jar and squats down on it and stuffs it in his ass, but then it breaks.
Oh. Holy
so
shit.
now he's like digging shards of glass out of his ass. It's all close up, but you never see the guy's face. It's just all camera set on the floor.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's
Ew.
fucked up.
Yeah, no shit. Literally.
There's like blood.
Shit.
There's like, he's like trying to pull shards of glass out of his ass. And it's just, oh man. It's not good. Not a good day for that guy. Oh, I do have a topic that relates.
To Two Girls, One Cup. I want to see this segue.
No, we've been talking about porn this whole time. So the question is, could you guys ever do porn? Like, for guys, guys really should get paid more than the women, but unfortunately that's not how supply and demand works.
Right. They're not the ones selling the porn. The girls are.
Because they're
plus
prettier.
it's harder for, no pun intended.
I get it. I see what you did there.
Yeah. It's more difficult and harder for a guy to do porn than it is for a woman.
But a guy can work 4 weeks out of the month. Just saying.
Do what?
A guy can work 4 weeks out of the
I'm
month.
sure there's porn for that too.
Probably, but your top porn stars aren't going to do that kind of porn.
There's porn for that.
They have class.
Snap for that. They what?
They have too much class to do it then.
Oh, class.
Too much ass.
So could you guys ever do that?
Yeah, without a doubt.
No. Without a doubt.
Really?
I would never do porn.
Why not?
Now, are you talking physically or are you talking morally?
You asking me?
Well, because you said yes.
I could yes to both of them. I don't think there's anything wrong with porn. Now, the stereotype behind it is that porn stars or men and women who are in porn also lead other types of lifestyles. So drugs and abuse and things like that. That's the stereotypes that's associated with it.
Right.
If it was just porn and I was good at it and I enjoyed doing what I do and people like to pay me for what I do, then yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
It's sexual reproduction when you break it down right to what it is.
No.
No, you disagree, or no, you
No
just
for
say you
me.
couldn't do it?
No for me.
Well, that's unfortunate for you, Adam.
Yeah, that's all right, though. We make our own porn. You're talking about porn. You're saying no to porn that you...
I'm not going to do anything in that cup.
Well, I mean, you could do...
I told you
You could
ruined me.
probably
It's
make-
over.
Yeah.
You can probably make a lot of money just you two. Like, you don't have to cheat. You don't have to sleep with other people. Just
What do you think,
two.
baby? We need some extra money. That might take care of some bills.
No.
I'm sorry, you guys
No
misunderstood my question. My question wasn't in general. Do you think you can do it? My job is, can you do it, please? Because we need money.
Right now?
I have a video camera, just saying.
Right?
No,
You brought it with you tonight?
no I didn't bring it.
I brought a
All right,
stethoscope.
Adam, let's go. Get the cup.
I don't see an issue with it. I really don't.
What about when your son's a little older? Maybe he's doing it now. Scrolling through online.
Yeah, no, I
and
understand that.
Exactly.
He's going to be like, is that my dad?
So I've learned one thing about things that if you're going to later be embarrassed by something, then you shouldn't do it. This show is a great example of that. If you own up to your stuff right off the bat, right up front, if you own up to it and say, yeah, I did that, I said that, those are photos of me. If you own those things really early, you take the power away from those who could have any kind of influence on, your personal choices or affect you about that stuff later. So if you own it really early and just get it out of the way right off the bat, then there's no issues with it. Now, If
Well, a lot of
if my
times you
son
won't-
saw it,
You won't know in the future that you're going to look bad on that in the past. You know?
well, then I have to live with those mistakes. If I make them, I have to live with them. I'm making the best decisions I can at the time that I'm making the decisions. If I have hesitation in my mind about something, then I won't do it. But if I do something, I've already thought about it, and I am committed to do something.
I gotcha.
No.
Go ahead. Andrew.
Right back to no.
You got anything to add to that or take away from that or what?
No.
Well, all right. Cool.
No.
Just
I have a
no.
daughter, I have no. No.
All right. You don't want
It's hard
somebody.
enough for me to get in a bikini and go out in our pool. I'm not going to let everyone see me naked.
But that has nothing to do with your daughter. That just has to do with.
Well, I don't want her watching it later. I know when I was around that age, you know, you get curious, start looking stuff up. I don't want her to find mommy's secret sex tape. That's weird.
All right. Understood.
Since we're on porn real quickly, how old were you when you watched your first porn?
I was 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. How about you, Andrea?
I don't know. Maybe
35. She just watched it. 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
just now. I must have been like 12.
Wow.
Well, that's actually kind of young for a girl.
Yeah, like I didn't even watch my first
Well,
porn
I mean,
till-
it was soft porn. It was like Cinemax, Showtime.
Well, yeah, that doesn't count. I mean, like actual
Oh.
real porn. And I don't mean pictures. I mean video of like everything.
Oh, yeah. I saw my first Playboy when I was, I guess, 9.
Did you find it in the woods too?
No. I have a really weird cousin that has. I don't understand it. His parents, his mom and his stepdad, had him a subscription to Playboy and Hustler and the other nudie magazines. And I don't know how they justified it, but he was the coolest cousin to me at the time because he had that. Looking back at it now, at his age, he was like 13. Looking back at it now, that's a little weird. That's a little bit bizarre.
That's like how old your son is.
Yeah, I know. I would never have a subscription to those magazines coming to him. No.
Yeah,
no.
I my first porn, I was 17. I didn't see it, and of course we didn't have internet back then, so
That was like, what,
You
19,
had to find someone's VHS tape.
1958?
you're exactly correct.
58, 60? What year was that for you, Tach?
My aunt lived across the street from me, and then she was out of town. So I went over there to take care of her animals, and
Wow, you hear that rain? Sorry, Tach. I didn't mean to interrupt
yeah,
you.
it's all right.
Holy shit. It's coming down.
Anyway, I found, like, or I don't remember how I found it. I don't remember snooping or anything, but anyway, she had a porn.
It was in
VHS.
In the VH. It was in the. Thing,
I don't
the
remember,
player.
but I was like, I've never seen this before. Let's check this out. And I was just like, what? Like, oh, 17. I never had sex. You know, I don't know what the fuck's going on, you know? So,
Really? How old were you the first time you had sex?
20.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, well, look at you. Such willpower. No. It's not like I wanted to wait till I was 20.
I was 17.
That's actually very late
It
for
is?
a girl. Yeah. Good for you.
I had sex on my 16th birthday with my redheaded girlfriend that wore Sunflowers perfume.
Oh.
And I was such an idiot when I did it too, by the way. I didn't understand exactly. I mean, I know you had to use condoms and I knew how to put a condom on, but I didn't know you were supposed to buy a certain type of condom. I just bought the type that I've seen in the past, like in the classes at school. Well, that's the Trojan non-lubricated. Oh, yeah, that wasn't fun. That was not, but I thought that's how it was supposed to be. I had no idea.
Did you bring a banana with you? You brought a banana with you, didn't you? So you put it on the banana.
condom on the banana.
And then you put the banana down.
And then used the banana.
I looked like the 40-year-old virgin trying to put on a condom for something. Smacking my balls.
Mine wasn't even my boyfriend. It was just my friend. Everyone else was doing it. So I was like, hey, might as well get it over with. At least
Really?
it won't be some guy that I hate later on in life.
Really? Wow. That's an interesting story.
That's it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Most girls and most people save themselves or do that with their first girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever.
No, the first time I made love, though, was with Adam.
Oh, wait, that's his name. That was your ex-boyfriend's name, wasn't it?
That was all of my boyfriend's names. I just make sure I keep the same name.
Oh, God. Could you imagine if you found that out? It's
That'd be funny.
fucking weird.
I was married. When I was married, his name was Josh, and I have my daughter Alyssa. And then after we were divorced, my next boyfriend's name was Josh, and he had a daughter named Alyssa.
Wow.
That is weird.
And then now,
Now I'm with a guy named Josh, and he has a daughter named Alyssa. Oh, no, it's Adam.
And he has a son named
Alyssa.
I'm so confused.
All right, so you ready to take a break?
Yeah, I think we should take a break.
And when we come back, it's time for the Guyary.
Oh, yes. And I have another thing I want to ask you guys, too.
When we come back or now?
When we come back, yes.
Oh, okay.
I've read something. It's what guys think or what girls shouldn't know or should know. And I want to see if it's true.
I like that.
Very cool.
All right, well, let's take a break, and we will be right back.
I just wanna use your love tonight.
Peering into the inner thoughts and expressions of men. Women submit questions for Adam and Tach to get brutal, honest admissions. We call this the Guyary. Guyary? Really? Is that the best we could come up with?
So I've got some questions for you guys, and then I have another thing I want to add. It's 40 things guys wish girls knew.
All right.
I want to find out if those are true, but first we'll start with the questions that were submitted.
Okay.
All right, I've got one from Sarah in Ohio. What makes a girl a good/bad kisser?
Tach, that's Ohio again.
I know, I
Checking
just thought
in.
of that.
If she says yes to kissing.
Yeah. There's this one girl that I used to date. We'll call it dating. She was the best kisser like I've ever had in my life. Like, I don't know what. She kind of had like this big puffy lips, kind of like, like
Angelina Jolie.
yeah, like that. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Maybe, I don't know. But beautiful girl. But she's just an amazing kisser. Like, oh my, like I never got tired of making out with her. Like, never. A lot of times you get a little complacent in relationships and you just kind of just don't anymore. With her, it never got old. And then I've had like this other girl, like our teeth would like hit a lot, and it's just, I don't know.
Awkward.
Yeah, it's not good.
I
So
don't think I've had my teeth hit since 14, 15.
right. So one thing we've
Braces.
learned from my stories is that girls' teeth involved anywhere with anything is just not good. Can't wait to date a senior.
So what was the question? It was
What makes a good kisser or
what
bad
makes
kisser?
a good kisser?
Good kiss and bad.
All right, a bad kisser is a girl that does not have a lot of lip motion to me. If a girl just pecks and that's it, even if you're making out with her and she just doesn't move her lips and pucker them when they need to be puckered, or play with your, like, rub her tongue on your lips or just do something that makes a bad kisser if she doesn't do any of that stuff. To me, I want somebody who's passionate when they kiss. So I want somebody who's going to really get into it and suck on my bottom lip, or, grab like my head or something when she's kissing me, or just something, get into it, get passionate with it. Don't just make it something that's a routine that you have to do. So,
Right, I always say that making out is much more intimate than sex. So
It is.
Definitely. Yeah.
For sure.
that's where feelings are born.
that's what the prostitutes tell you, right? They won't kiss you. They'll fuck you, but they won't
Right?
kiss you,
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't matter how much you pay them either.
Yeah. They don't want to
Bullshit.
kiss.
It's bullshit.
Agreed.
All right, we have Amy from Alabama.
Alabama checking
Oh,
in.
Lord. Sorry.
Do you believe in soulmates?
No.
I believe in compatibility. I believe I can fly. No, I believe that there's a compatibility matrix that everybody has. So that old saying that opposites attract is wrong. If you have so much that's different
Yeah.
from a girl, guess what? You're not going to be attracted to her. You will not be in a good relationship with that person. I think there are types of people that can qualify, that you come across very few times in your life, that can be qualified as the perfect match for you because they fit your niches in life, your lifestyle. They get your comedy. They have the same level of passion that you do in a relationship. They expect the same out of a partnership. I believe that only happens once or twice in somebody's life. So if you consider that meeting and that finding of someone a soulmate, then yes. However, I think it's a compatibility with certain types of people. There's also a study on doppelgangers. So your exact look, Andrea, so the way you look, your mannerisms, your personality, everything about you, the chances are that out of the 7 billion people that are on this planet, there is somebody that acts and looks and sounds and has the same mannerisms as you. The chances are good that there is one or more than one just like you in the world.
Not me.
Good news for me. Find her.
Not my craziness. I actually believe, I do believe in soulmates, but I believe there are lots of soulmates in your life. I think your soulmate is someone you're supposed to meet and you're supposed to have in your life. That can be friends, family, lovers. I think there are lots of soulmates in your life. It's someone that your soul is supposed to connect with.
I was under the impression that a soulmate is just that one perfect person for that one.
That's how I took it too.
But who has to say that? I mean, a lot of people think that, but I kind of think soulmates are souls that you're supposed to be with.
I got you, like a best friend or something like that. I got
your
you.
Soulmate.
But what about like relationship? Like
that would be a lover soulmate.
Okay,
I mean,
so you believe there's
soulmate.
just one?
Well, if one person that I'm supposed to be with the rest of my life, I believe there is the one perfect person. Yes.
I know his name.
You do? Who?
His name's Tach.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I don't believe in soulmates at all. I used to. Maybe I just have too many failed relationships in my life to.
You just haven't met the right person. I think it works for you the same way, Tach.
But there's always going to be somebody that's great and amazing, and the sad truth is, no matter who you're with, there's always going to be somebody better.
But what about the people who've been with someone for 50, 60 years?
That's amazing.
That says they exercise a fantastic ability of tolerance.
Yeah,
that's what that says.
I don't know. I can't imagine like a lot of my friends, their relationships are like 10, 12, 15 years plus. I can't get a relationship to last longer than 2.5, 3 years. And I never have, and I can't even imagine 10 years
Maybe
with somebody.
because you haven't met your soulmate.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really believe in
Maybe
them,
you don't believe in it until you meet them.
That is an interesting
is that how it
question to
works?
ask two jaded guys that have come from failed marriages. So that is a question that you're asking two guys.
Yeah, I've come from a failed marriage too, but I'm an optimist and I still believe in love.
I used to be. I mean, I am an optimist overall in life, but when it comes to relationships, or at least my relationships, remember, this is just for me. Like, I believe that, like, friends' relationships, those are great and they work out. And
I think your
that's
friends
awesome.
are your soulmates too.
Yeah, no, I believe that.
So you believe in soulmates then?
Well, I mean,
she got you, Tach. She pulled the okie doke on you, buddy. She got you.
No, I mean, it makes sense. Like, your friends that you have for a long time, which there isn't that many people that have lifelong friends.
Is Jimmy your soulmate?
I guess.
A soulmate.
Oh, Jimmy, you hear that? Jimmy?
I guess Jimmy
A
would be. I mean,
soulmate.
we've been... Sorry.
You guys are connected. You guys are connected on some sort of spiritual plane.
Yeah, we're kind of married.
That episode that he was in here talking about things that you guys have done in your lives, they lead very parallel lives, Andrea.
Oh,
where,
yeah, we do. That's right.
Jimmy got pregnant, then Tach got pregnant. I mean, they both got a nice sized belly and everything, but no, I'm just kidding.
Not Jimmy anymore, but yeah.
No, yeah, Jimmy's skinny now.
Right.
He's been hitting the weights.
What?
It's a soulmate. You have lots of them.
I gotcha.
I think it's compatibility.
It's a good question.
Hey, why don't we get another one?
Let's do it.
Carol in Florida wants to know, do guys ever cry or get emotional?
Let me guess. Doesn't say her age, but I'm going to guess 21.
Where'd that come from?
Well, just meaning like...
You know her?
Do guys even cry? Like, I mean, obviously she doesn't have much experience with men or guys
I
or
see.
anything, you know what I mean?
Inexperience with
So you're dealing with
relationships.
inexperienced guys, too, who still, like...
I haven't seen a
Or
guy
dicks.
cry in the last 15 years.
You never seen a guy cry?
I cried when my son
was...
was born.
I wasn't there.
I cried. I don't think I cried publicly, but I cried when my dog, Bailey, I had a
When
beagle.
you told me you loved me, there were tears in your eyes.
Oh, was there?
A little bit.
Were you blowing in my eyes to make them?
She's cutting up onions.
You're my soulmate.
You spit, sweetie. It looks like you're crying. Yeah, I've cried before. I mean, there's things that touch me emotionally occasionally that do that. Shit, I'll get teary-eyed at some of those reunion videos where like a father will come home and surprise his kid in elementary school or something.
Like Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
do get me, man.
Those will rip my heart out.
I mean,
Especially
you turn it off. I was trying to put on makeup, and I'm like, turn this stuff off.
Especially the one that has the little girl. She's like 3, like a little tiny, maybe 4-year-old little girl. And the dad comes into her like pre-K class and, they're talking about soldiers. And here he comes walking in full fucking blues, dress blues. And you hear her little voice above all these kids in class. You hear her say daddy and you see her running up. Oh, that fucking yanked my heart out of my chest. So yes, guys get emotional. A lot of guys hide it. They think it's a sign of weakness. Some guys just don't, they don't want to show that side of themselves. And you can't keep that shit bottled up, man. You got to let that out every once in a while.
That's sweet.
Me and Tach meet up about once a month and cry on each other's shoulders
We have a cry fest.
just to get it out.
We're going to have to record that.
No, it's
Tach and Adam's
something only
cry
special that we
fest.
do.
We put
Because
that,
you're soulmate.
we put
do
that
it.
on a very special YouTube channel called
So sweet.
We do it like under a bridge, like downtown Orlando.
Aw,
We go under a bridge.
That's
and-
really creepy. Do you bring a cup?
a cup of bath salts.
Okay, this one's from Samantha in Orlando.
Samantha.
What do guys think about during sex?
Didn't we just cover
Yeah, we've
this
had this one before in the past.
The good things
Are you talking about to get to themselves to orgasm or to?
to
Or
get
just
there.
generally,
Hold
what
off.
are we thinking of?
To get there, generally, all of the
Damn it!
above.
Did I leave my windows down in the rain? That's what I'm thinking. No.
That's what
I've
you
thought
think?
about shit like that. I mean, not about Adam's windows, but
What are you thinking about, like right before you get off?
it's
Depends on the age of the relationship. And not to sound horrible, but it depends on how new the experiences are. So a guy imprints stuff in his mind, at least I do. I imprint stuff in my mind that arouses me, that turns me on. And just before that moment of climax, 1,000 things might rush through my head to get my body to react, to ejaculate. So it could be the experiences that I'm adding to my spank tank, if you want to call it that, to my visual processing center to remember for later, or it could be something from my past or porn or, whatever. It could be just a made up fantasy in my head. I'll reference those things subconsciously, don't even know what's going on. And it just happens, snap of a finger.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I mean, I know he does. That's what he tells
Man,
me.
that's got to make a girl feel real special.
Look, this segment is about honesty. And
I know.
if I wasn't honest, then it would be pointless to even do this segment at all.
Of course. In that case, let's find out this thing. 40 things guys wish girls knew.
All
I bet
right.
These are true.
40 things.
The list of
So you're just
guys.
going to run down the list and we'll be like, yes, no, yes, no.
Yeah, I'll go through, and if y'all want to comment, y'all stop me.
Okay. So this is guy
40 things
Guys wish
guys
girls
wish
just
girls
knew.
knew.
Tach's
Okay.
top 10. No, I'm just kidding.
Wrong
So there's a
show.
list of rules.
All right, here we go.
Give me my space. I am not going to voice everything I feel. I do better working things out on my own sometimes.
Yes.
I'm 50-50 on that. Not always. Sometimes I need you to come up to me and coddle me and, ask me what's wrong, what's bothering me.
Hmm.
Sometimes.
Number 2, admit it. You can be wrong. Number
What?
3.
Oh, I enjoy that. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can be wrong?
No, this
This
is
is
a
what
guy
guys-
talking. This would be a guy talking.
Oh, gotcha.
Admit it. You can be
Yeah,
wrong.
right. Yeah.
Number 3, don't read too much into what I say.
Exactly. I've said that a
Yeah.
billion times. I've said it a billion times.
Agreed. That's for sure.
Yes.
Were you done with that one though?
No.
Because
the
I
sentence
have to go
continues.
back.
You
Oh,
can-
go ahead. Finish the sentence.
The whole sentence is, don't read too much into what I say. I know some guys suck, but not every guy is trying to lie to you.
Right. I've said this so many times to girls, like, don't read into what I'm saying. There's no cryptic message. There's no hidden agenda. There's no, if I say everything's cool, everything is cool. Like, generally what I say, and I think what most guys say, is the truth. Like, people always like, okay, but what did you mean when you said,
Yeah.
guys don't talk like that. The girls talk like that. Guys don't.
Tach, you're nailing that square on the head.
I know.
Yeah, that's for sure. That one's the best one so far.
Yes.
4, keep the past in the past. I don't judge you for your past. Don't judge me for
Yeah,
mine.
very good. Yeah, I agreed with that too.
That's just good. That's just good common sense. That's just
Fine.
good.
Oh, sorry.
I can't think of the word. What's the good advice for anybody?
5, be on time. Please, for the love of God, be on time.
I can't. That would make me a hypocrite if I said that.
Punctuality is my thing,
I'm
man.
way faster than you. Number 6, the
Talking about
only time.
orgasm? Go ahead.
6, the only time I want to hear about your period is if it is on time.
Now that's funny. Oh, that is funny.
And so true.
Number 7,
Yeah.
ponytails are hot. End of
Yes.
story.
Yes.
Ponytails and pigtails. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Agree.
Number 8, you don't have to order a salad on our date. I want you to get something you enjoy, especially since I'm paying for it.
Yes.
We won't think you're fat for ordering a burger.
Yes.
No, we
No,
will
you'll
not
think you're badass. if you
we
order
will
a
not
burger.
think you're fat for eating a burger. We'll think you're fat for eating 7 boxes of donuts over a week. Yes.
That's not fair.
No, I agree with that. Absolutely.
But 6 is okay.
Yeah, 6 is all right.
All right.
Don't get past that 350 mark and you're good.
Number 9, offer to pay for me sometimes. I want to treat you like a queen, but it's nice to know you'd like to treat me like a king as well.
It depends on the time of the relationship, but I would agree with that. Early in a relationship, yes. Late in a relationship, you guys are, might as well be married, so it doesn't really matter at that point. Each person's money is the other person's money, really. So, depends on the time of the relationship, but
Yeah,
I would agree with that.
I agree with it too.
I'm always the one that takes you out, though.
You are? Not always, but mostly, yeah.
Number 10, don't play dumb. Intelligence is incredibly sexy and way
Yes.
more refreshing.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Number 11, I will put the seat down at your place when you start putting it up at my place.
So I used to be hardcore agreeing with that. Used to be until Andrea said something to me one time and made me rethink it. So I've always stood behind that. I'll put the seat down if you put the seat up because I have to do extra work after urinating. Well, we had in the old house we lived in, we only had one bathroom. And she said, if I leave the seat up at night and her daughter goes in, she'll fall in the damn toilet. So because she's tired, not because she's, just because she's tired. That makes sense. So I get that. I understand that because it helps a child at night, possibly, whatever. But yeah, if there's a separate bathroom.
It has a lid. There's a lid. We have to put it down
Okay,
too.
here's my thing
Everyone
on
puts
that.
it down.
Here's my thing on that. I grew up in a house full of women, so that was tattooed in my brain since I was 6 or whatever. So I do it out of habit. I just can't help. It's just neat. You put it down.
You put
it's
the
just
whole
neat.
thing down. It's a lid.
I don't do it out of courtesy because I live alone and I have my own bathroom, but yet I shut the toilet every single time.
You can
I
leave
put
the
the seat
seat up
down.
if you want, but the lid down. How about that?
No, I always put everything down.
Nah, I just
Even on my own bathroom that nobody uses except
I
myself.
just leave it up. It doesn't make it makes zero difference.
No, it does.
Zero.
Yeah, you know how much stuff sprays out of that when you flush a toilet?
It's just
Fecal
neater.
matter all over
it's
the
just
toilet,
neater
all
with
over
it shut.
toothbrush.
That's all.
All right, anyway, next. 12. Don't listen to anything my friends say because chances are they're either A, making it up, B, because chances are they're either A, making it up, B, made me do it, or C, they think they are incredibly funny.
That's dumb.
Don't believe what your friends say.
Is he friends with girls or something?
I have no idea.
I wouldn't agree.
No,
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
worry about what my friends would say. You can go up to any one of my friends and ask them about me. They're not going to make something. It's like
Tach killed a hooker last weekend.
Oh my goodness.
with his dick. It's like,
Whoa.
right.
Really?
It's like, that's weird.
You got a face tattoo of a midget.
I don't agree with that at all.
Number 13.
Little people.
My bromances allow me to fully enjoy you, so let me enjoy them.
So that sounds like a justification of getting out of the house. That's what that sounded like, yeah. I wouldn't make it so a play on words. I just say, hey, I got to go out with my boys. That's it. I wouldn't make it into the more you let me spend with them, the more I love you. No, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, no.
No, but
No,
I think it's very important for girls to have their girls' night out and guys to have their guys' night out.
I need to start doing guys' night out, Tach. I haven't done a guys' night out. Actually, I don't think I've done a real guys' night out since we've been together, Andrea.
No, you only went to one party without me. Go for it.
We need to start
Do
doing
it.
guys' night, Tach.
Remember.
Wait, our guys' night is recording in the studio.
Yeah, I'm hanging out with you once a week.
Yeah,
I
that's a
get
good
out. You just don't.
Yeah. That's a good point.
You guys
And I don't
will-
need to. I live alone. So
You guys will like this one. Number 14. No shave November never applies to you.
That is correct. Never.
wait, what?
No shave November, where you grow the mustache for November.
Mustache? I thought it was just
Grow
your
your
facial hair.
Well, there's a
It doesn't
mustache.
apply for girls to not shave.
No, girls are
correct.
excluded from that rule.
Yeah, I concur with that.
Tach is into the no shave June and July and August and September.
Oh, no shave summer.
He's in the no shave
Does
summer.
that apply to girls?
Right? No.
No.
Which reminds me, you need to shave.
Oh, I just did this morning.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that right there that you're rubbing. Yeah, you should shave that.
Number 15. Just because a girl is on my favorites for Snapchat does not mean I'm cheating on you. She's probably my cousin.
I don't know. I don't.
That's a silly one.
Yeah. Number
Yeah, that's-
16.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
I have not thought about marriage, not because it doesn't interest me, but because my mind doesn't work like that.
No.
I don't agree with
Almost
that.
every guy's going to think about marriage.
17. Really?
You're judged for marriage from guys' perspectives very, very soon. Yes. In my opinion.
Number 17. I can't read you, so please just tell me what you're thinking. Signals are
Oh
not
my
telling
God!
me.
Yes, that goes along with the other thing I was saying. Hints. Don't give hints. Please do not give hints because A, we either won't get them,
We're
or B,
oblivious.
we don't like them. We would be much rather, you just come straight out and say it.
When you get home from work and you've had a bad day and you just need some wine and watch TV, just say, look, I love you, but I'm going to go sit down and watch TV and drink a bottle of wine. I'll talk to you later. Just give me some time.
But
That's
then
it.
the guy's going to be like,
Great.
I'm hungry. What am I supposed to
Who the
do?
fuck would do that?
My ex-husband.
Oh, you don't want to be children?
It would be like, instead of, I'm hungry, what's for dinner? What am I supposed to do? I'm hungry. Go in the kitchen and get some.
Tell me, grown men do not say that.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes.
There's no fucking way.
18. Tell me what I'm doing right. Every guy likes a compliment.
Sure, that's everybody
Yeah.
in general.
19. If I hesitate for any length of time, I probably wasn't listening.
That's funny.
I'm sorry, say it again? No. Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah. Yeah. Moving on.
Maybe.
20.
Guilty.
Don't expect me to know the difference between different types of clothing. A dress is a dress, pants are pants, and a shirt is a shirt. Hot or not is my philosophy.
Nailed it.
Not me. I want the femininity. I wouldn't necessarily know a
Wait,
whole lot
what?
of difference of styles in dresses. However, I know the difference in how I want my girl to look from a dress to a pair of pants to a pantsuit to shorts to whatever.
Well, right. That goes to hot or not. He's just saying it's
Hot
hot
or not.
He's like, well, I don't know
Okay.
the difference between I don't even know what
I don't know if they're capris or.
I don't like capris, by the way. I'm not a fan of those crab diggers.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right, 21. There are 1,440 minutes in a day. Chances are I have thought of you naked 1,440 times.
Yeah, that's probably true.
22. Do your squats.
Yeah, well, that helps in the butt area. For me, I'm definitely a butt guy, so
I wouldn't be opposed.
yeah,
Glad we have a whole staircase I can run up and down all
that's a
day.
good point. Naked, though.
23. Boobs are like pillows from God. You may have them, but you do not. Wait. Boobs are like pillows from God. You may have them, but you do not understand them.
With
Uh,
I don't even know what that's saying. Whatever. I don't get it.
I agree with the first part of that. The second part,
Boobs are
I'm
like
not
pillows from
understanding
God.
the matter.
24. You don't have to like everything I do. Let's share the things we like together and enjoy the other things we like apart.
Star Trek. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yep.
25. The way to my heart will always be through my stomach.
Not always, but yes, I'm a sucker for a good
Yeah.
cook.
Not always, but yeah, it helps.
26. I don't do diets.
No, I do. I do diets
I'm on
real
a
well.
diet right now.
27. I don't watch romance movies. I won't chase after you. I will just assume that you need your space.
This is a good one for me and Tach to show our different opinions on.
Right.
Because
We're about to show our dichotomy here.
Most rom-coms, I do not like most of them. And I don't want to say I don't like them. I will watch them with you if you really want to watch a certain one.
Thank you.
However.
Oh, you meant her. Sorry.
However, if I had the remote, we ain't watching a rom-com.
That's not what it's saying. The rest of it says he doesn't watch it. He won't chase. I won't chase after you. I will just assume you need your space.
Right. It's saying, if you're watching that, I'm not going to be in the room.
No. It's saying if you get upset and run off to your room, he's not going to come chasing after you like in the movies.
Oh, we read into that way too early.
See, that was a hint that I didn't get. See? Perfect example. We don't get hints.
Depends on the situation. But I don't like to play games like that. So I would agree with that statement.
Yeah, just
that you will assume that they need their space. All right, 28. Remember, when it comes to makeup, less is more. Unless you're like Susan Boyles, in which case, more is always okay.
I agree with that. Less is more. Yep.
And a girl that knows how to do her own makeup, like do it well to make it look like there's not that much on, is that's talent. That's good.
I mean, I have red eyelashes. I have to wear mascara. 29. Cosmo does not actually have all the answers.
You know, this is kind of a funny statement because Cosmo's articles on guys and some of the things they like usually is pretty spot on. I haven't read a lot of Cosmos in my day.
Where did you get this questionnaire from?
The OdysseyOnline.com.
Oh, okay. I don't really know because I don't read those, so I don't know.
Those articles are usually spot on. Like, they even give like blowjob tips and techniques and just some crazy stuff in there. So I don't know. We'll give that one a yes and no.
This next one's for Tach. 30. Teeth aren't okay ever.
Agreed.
I just said that. Yes.
31. Little spoon is a privilege that we would like to enjoy as well.
Oh,
it's
that
true.
sounds like a guy needs to be cuddled.
It is true. It's true. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
I don't want
to.
Plus, when you're the little spoon, you can see the TV better.
I say no. I would prefer big spoon, and this sounds gross.
Oh, you
but
like choking on hair? Perfect.
No, I don't mind that. Just I don't want my sleep farting to affect a girl that much. So if I'm little spoon, that's a cubby, a fart cushion there. I don't want that to happen.
All right, 32. You don't have to know everything about sports if you don't want to. I like explaining things to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm going to replace the word sports with
anything else?
Filmmaking or Star Wars or something like that. So
you don't have to know everything about Star Wars if you don't want to. I like explaining things to you.
That sounds sexy the way you said it.
Please tell me one of these 40 has to do with talking during movies and talking during shows. But
I don't know.
Continue.
It's my first time.
I'm going to add one at the end.
Number 33. Gossip Girl is great, but I'll stick with my Xbox.
I don't know what Gossip Girl is, but I would agree with the sentiment for the most part.
It's a great show.
I've never watched it, so
great. My ex-boyfriend watched all of them with me.
Yeah, replace PlayStation 4 with Xbox, and we're good.
We're good.
Josh watched all of them with me.
Josh, who?
Into that.
Oh, your ex-husband?
No, the other one. The other ex.
Well, then I'm never watching that show. I don't want to be an ex. I mean, maybe he was too in touch with his feminine side.
Number 34. Guys are competitive. If you win at something, don't rub it in. We won't take it easily.
That depends on the person.
Yeah, I don't know.
This one's for Adam. Number 35. Females don't poop, and there is no way you can convince us that you do.
Agreed. Agreed.
Right, just keep it that way.
Keep the illusion.
Number 36. I'm sure your ex is great, but I don't want to hear about him.
I don't care either way. I actually think hearing about an ex is a learning experience for me. So if there's something that he did or didn't do right, I want to know about it. That way I don't make those same mistakes.
Yeah, I don't mind hearing stories every once in a while or sharing something, but constantly talking, no, that'd be annoying.
Yeah, if it's everything I do.
He did this and he did that and he did
if everything I do, my ex used to do that. You do it better, though. It would still get annoying.
Yeah.
I know, right?
My ex ate me out like
There's
that, but
nothing
you do
wrong
it
with
better.
Right, right.
There's nothing wrong with sharing stories
That's
here
what
and there,
I'm
though.
saying. You do get tired of hearing that, don't you?
My exes have a way of keep
This is
popping up.
why.
Wow.
This is why I laughed immediately, because he talks about exes more than anybody I've ever seen.
Anyone. Oh my God.
My exes pop
Every
up in
other
my
word.
life a lot, too.
I
Every other
gotcha.
word. Number
Are you kidding? She asked me
37.
today. We're leaning up against the pool table over here,
Yeah.
and we're making out a little bit. And she's like, "Have you ever fucked somebody on a pool table?" Expecting me to say yes, and of course, I had not.
Had nothing to do with an ex.
All right.
What? All right. Go ahead. 35?
36.
36?
Number 37.
37.
Please learn how to handle your alcohol.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
About that. Well, I mean, I don't want some. Yeah. Might as well fuck it. Sure. Why not?
Number 38. You can have your own career, but that doesn't mean I don't want my future wife to know how to cook and clean.
Agreed.
Wait, what?
You can have your own career, but that doesn't mean I don't want my future wife to know how to cook and clean.
You don't want her to know how?
I don't want my future wife to know how. It doesn't mean he wants her to know how to cook and clean.
Yeah,
Okay.
She can have a job, but she needs to cook and clean too.
I know it sounds misogynist, Tach, but I like a traditional relationship. I know it sounds horrible, and that isn't going to get me fans with some people, but it's
No,
what I like.
It's not. Yeah, I want my significant other to know how to cook and clean too, because I don't want her to be stupid. I cook and clean. She should know how to fucking cook and clean too.
My cooking involves me dialing the number to Domino's. That's my cooking. All right, I'm not a cook. I know how to grill on the grill pretty well,
Okay.
but
Grill skills is important too.
I'm not. I clean, maybe not to somebody's liking sometimes, but that's not the point. I do clean, but I'm not a good cook at all. The kitchen is not a good place for me.
He's way better at talking about his exes. Number 39.
Brutal.
Keep your hair out of my mouth and out of my shower.
Nah, I don't care. It
It's
doesn't.
not a big deal, but it would be nice.
Well, if you're over top of me and the hair's dangling in my face, that's kind of sexy. I'm just saying.
Wet or dry?
Yes.
What about if you're going down on her? Sorry.
Oh, gross. Ugh. Sounds like this.
And number 40. Don't take this entire list to heart.
Oh, well, I think we proved that because we probably agreed with maybe, what, Tach? 11? Oh, well, no, there's 40, so
I
probably
think
20.
Probably a little
Fourths
over
of
half, little over
I think
half.
3/4 of them.
That was
That's
a
guess-
good though. I like
Stay
that.
tuned next week to find out what Adam wanted to add to the list.
I like your teasers for the next show. That's cool.
All right. Well, that wraps up our show for this week. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, not necessarily. Just be sure to check out our new show sponsor, Smoke Rings at Amerit Square Mall. We didn't really talk about this week. Wanted to talk to our boys over there at Smoke Rings and get the skinny, but I guess that mall has been is being foreclosed on and is going to be sold at auction.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what that means for
I don't
the
think
old.
it's not gonna change anything. It's
It
just
might-
gonna have a new owner.
It might bring more business to the mall because the rent would probably go down considering the cost of the building is going to be a lot less now. So that could bring more business to that mall. Who knows?
Is there any empty spots?
Oh yeah, there's several in
there
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
is there? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe rent will be cheaper. From what I heard from years ago, is this the same owners that owned it years and years and years ago?
Yep. They first built it in 1970, I believe. I have to look up the date again, but it's been in for like 45 years. It's been in business.
Well, I heard like the management was like really bad. I don't know though.
Yeah,
I
well, they
have no
also they
idea.
manage a ton of other stores that are going into right now too. Weischer, I think. I'll have to look it up.
I don't know.
But yeah. So anyway, check out. So hopefully they'll still be in business. But check out Smoke Rings in Merritt Square Mall for any of your smoking or cigar or vape needs. Did we just lose power?
Sounds no.
Oh, the light went out.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to hear if we did.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Well, fuck you. There's lightning going on outside, and
Not anymore.
the fucking rain's coming down, and it's dark in here, and I have bad vision anyway. Fuck
Not
you.
anymore.
That was telling you it's over.
All right, so thanks for checking us out this week, and if you have any questions or anything, or hit us up at
livingpodcariously.com. I didn't know that was I didn't know you were tossing me that beach ball.
well, I just couldn't remember it
Yeah,
exactly.
show at living-
show at livingpodcariously.com.
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Show at livingpodcariously.com.
Grab that.
Yeah, that's
Good
pretty
soundbite.
Yeah. Andrea, you got anything else?
No, that's all I have for tonight.
That's all for today. We should have an outro song that we sing.
We did last time.
No, I mean like how Mr. Rogers does his little singing
Yeah,
song.
we did Good Night, Sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
No, but something.
Something else.
Wilbur.
Thank you. I should bring my acoustic guitar and we should sing it at the end of every
Just make
episode.
another one.
I don't
just
practice Santeria.
I ain't got no crystal
I was
ball.
thinking more of like an
If I
original
had
song.
smoke 2 joints in the morning.
I smoke 2 joints at night.
See, there you go.
Smoke 2 joints in the afternoon.
It makes me feel alright.
Date rape?
I smoke 2 joints. Oh.
What?
Date rape? She took an empty seat next to him at the bar.
Took an empty seat next to her at the bar. My car's parked right outside.
How'd you like to go for a ride?
And she said,
Wait a minute, I have to think. He said, that's fine, let me just buy you a drink. One drink turned into 3 or 4, and they got into his car. And they drove away someplace real far.
Oh, you guys are so...
She picked up a rock, threw her head, kept her picture. Man,
All right, group hug, group kiss.
naked.
Go get the cup.
2 guys, 1 girl, 1 cup.
All right, we gotta go get the cup. Good night, guys.
That's also called bukkake.
All right, guys. Well, my name is Tach, and across from me,
I'm Adam.
And
And over
I'm
there.
Andrea Joy.
and that's Andrea Joy, and we will see you next week.
See you. We're now in the new studio, and new studio comes with some nice amenities. Comes with a pool, and comes with a pool table and a whole room set up for that. I'm going to get a dartboard set up in there as well, so we can start doing some darts. It's kind of like a bachelor pad with a woman's touch, I think.
Yeah, and you have a nice little fireplace. Are you going to get a bearskin rug in here too?
I was thinking about it.
Maybe put up some bookshelves, and we can have cigars and brandy over here.
Call it a real library. I did give you a taste of some good old Kentucky bourbon.
You did,
Earlier.
which I left it all the way over there.
Yeah, you did that on purpose, I'm assuming.
No,
It's over in the
no.
ballroom.
It's over in the ballroom.
Tach's face when he drank that. Oh, that was classic. For some reason, you immediately developed an English accent though, which was kind of cool.
I declare. Yeah, it was.
It was good. It was very good. My father got
What
me
was
that.
the name of it again?
Woodbridge.
Hey, it got me drunk just pouring
Would
it for you guys.
give me a little Woodbridge?
Yeah, Woodbridge or Woodward? No, Wood.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. It's Kentucky though. It's Kentucky single filter bourbon. Oh, good.
I'll stick with my Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio.
In a sippy cup.
Yes, but it's a wine glass sippy cup.
It is.
It's a wine glass inside of a sippy cup with a lid.
So we're going to be doing some barbecues and some adult and also kid themed type parties. So
It's awesome.
we're going to have a few of those over here.
When I was in my 20s, we called them beerbecues.
Beerbecues. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. What do you think? Or bikini becues.
That's
Beerkini?
better. That's better.
Beerkini becues?
Bikini BQ.
Beerkini becues. Okay. Cool. That's what.
Doesn't roll off the tongue very well.
You're listening to Living Podcariously, bringing you real men's perspectives, unfiltered, unapologetic, and uncensored. Recorded live in the Living Podcariously studio in world-famous Cocoa Beach, Florida.
All right. Welcome to episode number 15 of Living Podcariously. My name is Adam. I'm one of your hosts. Sitting to my right this week.
I am Tach. What is up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm digging the new setup.
New studio?
Yeah, man.
All right. And sitting across from us is...
Andrea Joy.
That's right. How are you, Andrea?
I'm doing great.
Yeah. We got the lights off in a very echoey new studio. I'm going to have to work on that sound dampening a little bit. I can hear it big time, man. Oh, I can hear it big. That's driving. You know how much of an
all right.
audiophile I am about stuff like that. That drives me
I
nuts.
gotcha, but it's just for this episode.
Yeah,
But
it
we
is.
do have a disco light going on, so
I know, it's so
Yes,
awesome.
we do.
we've got the ambiance.
Yeah.
Yep, we're vaping up in here.
It's perfect for like a 1960s like stoner scene in a movie or something.
Yep. If we
all we need is blacklight posters.
If we could only smoke a little bit of weed in here now, that would be.
That'd make it
if
complete.
only. Oh well. So much for that. I would not be able to do a show on weed. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I would, but I doubt it. So Tach, we moved this week, and so I said, okay, during this guy's time, I'm going to load and unload the things that he cannot, or that Andrea and I cannot lift. So all of the heavy beds, the couches, the all the big heavy stuff was the two of us. So we loaded those things, and it was probably a dozen things that I needed his help with. Loaded it, brought it over here. He helped me unload it, and I said, "Peace out, thanks." That's it. I didn't want him to have to sit through the rest of the shit that her and I could have done.
That's good. It's good planning.
Yeah.
No, then he just made me do it all.
Yeah, I sat on my ass and didn't do anything.
He's like,
Smart-ass.
move that, bitch.
I'm sorry he made you move your stuff.
Wait, no, my stuff is still in storage.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of the
My stuff didn't even get moved yet.
you had some stuff here. I mean, come on.
And then the closet, he's like, oh, you can have like 3/4 of it on 1/4. So today I put all his clothes in there. I'm like, no, you have 3/4 of the closet. I have 1/4 of the closet. This man has more clothes than I have.
he has all them bowling shirts.
That's right. Actually, I only have like one of those, but I like it, so I wear it all the time.
He's got like a closet full of clothes and wears one shirt.
Yeah,
No,
pretty
that's
much.
cool. I can't fit into most of my clothes anymore, so that's why I have very limited supply.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wear no clothes.
All right.
Well, we're going to take a break, but on the docket for tonight, Tach, I wanted to talk to you about thunder on Cocoa Beach. Do you know what this is?
Isn't that the sound that lightning makes?
Very good, yes, but it's also a name of something very particular. We'll talk about that when we come back.
Thunder and lightning.
Oh, I know. Oklahoma City Thunder, the basketball team. They're coming to
I don't even know
Cocoa
if
Beach.
Oklahoma City's basketball team, aren't they in the Final Four?
She was a
Interesting.
really sweet dog.
I'm still telling you, we should have named the Living Podcariously mascot instead of Oliver. We should have named him, damn it.
Aw, we didn't even name him though. He came with it.
He did come with his name. So, yeah, moving sucks, Tach. I don't know if you know this or not, but
It's been several years since I've moved, but yeah.
fuck moving. Jesus Christ. So, in the past when I've moved, I've had, even like when I was I was working overseas, and my wife at the time was living at home, I could easily afford to pay for, a $1,500 or $2,000 moving company to come in, pack your shit, and move you and unpack you. I mean, that was nice. So all you did pretty much is, get water for the guys that were working and sit back and drink a beer and direct. That's pretty much all that you did.
Right, and I was more than willing to help you if you would have just waited one more day.
Fucking phone. Give it a minute.
That's a phone?
It'll stop.
That's
Yeah.
freaking me out.
What is that?
That's my
like
phone
chimes.
ringing. I feel
I've never heard that before in my life.
that's my phone. That's my ringtone.
You have a ringtone?
Yeah? What? I don't get it.
I've never heard it ring before.
Yes. Usually I catch it because it's on
Oh, Adam has no friends.
me. Oh, I see what you did there. Fuck you. I see what you did.
Anyway, I was more than willing to help you move if you just waited one more day.
I didn't have that choice.
I know
so
you didn't. So
I
was
had
like,
pretty much
I
the
feel
weekend.
bad. I feel bad. that
He
I
turned
couldn't
me
help
into
you
a
out.
slave.
You know what
Were
that is?
you the door holder and pillow carrier?
No, I
no.
lifted and moved and
So here's how I did this. I had one friend, actually it was Andrea's coworker's husband, that was able to help. One guy out of all of my friends that were able to come over and help. And I get your excuses. I got it. But one person was able to come over.
But just a bikini.
a bikini sounds nice.
Bikini barbecue.
Barbecue.
Barbikini?
Barbikini?
I like barbecue.
Beer bikini.
Beer.
No,
beer.
wait, that just sounds weird.
Barbikini.
How about just bikini barbecue?
How about, can you just have half naked chicks?
I have an idea, Tach.
Oh,
let's do a car wash in the front because I got a driveway that fits 6 cars. Let's do a car wash in the front with bikinis, and we'll film it and we'll call it Bikini Car Wash. Oh wait, that was a 80s
That's okay. We can do that.
R-rated softcore porn, wasn't it?
As long as
Maybe.
my car gets washed too, I'm good.
Met the neighbors. They're pretty cool. It's a young couple, probably 30, Andrea?
They seem about our age.
So we're gonna go 30.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you should have said 30.
Yeah, this dude is Vin Diesel built. I mean, he's a big dude. His wife is cute. She looks Latin or some kind of Latin influence.
I think she's super cute.
Yeah, she's cute too. They were happy to see that we got this house and not some of the other people that were looking at it. They
cool.
were a little worried about who was coming in. But so anyway,
Nice.
yeah, we are in new studio this week. That's just kind of what happens. You're going to get some echo. You're going to get some of that stuff. It's just what'll happen for a while.
Yeah.
Good echo.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my sister's name.
What, Echo?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is there no shit though? Really?
Yes.
Your sister's name is really Echo?
Yes.
Echo and Tach?
Yes.
And where did your parents come up with these names?
My mom.
Smoked a lot of weed.
No, not at all. Just my mom. I don't know. She was weird.
The only other time I've heard the name Echo was from my ex-boyfriend when I was 20 who had a dog named Echo.